Potsdam, Germany. Potatoes free from the grave of King Frederick II. Yep. Versus food, Japan. Cerezo Osaka. I've said that wrong. Fried chicken with mentaiko mayonnaise. £4.20. Well, obviously we're going to go food, Japan. No, we're not picking the potatoes, guys. That one, they've just bloody dug up. It's still attached to the... Actually, no, that's flowers. Never mind. Those are flowers left for the grave. Have you ever done that? Have you ever been to a grave of someone who died that you're not related to? Like a leader, for example, of a country? Have you ever been to a grave of, like, I don't know, the leader of your country from hundreds of years ago and left something? Because I don't think I ever have. You've been to Arlington? Is George Washington buried in Arlington? I thought he was buried in that big statue where he's sitting at the chair. Like the Emperor of Mankind. That's Lincoln? I thought that was Washington, I'm sorry. They all look the same. Is Lincoln buried there? Washington Memorial is a giant pillar. You're the worst historian? I don't care about American history, I'm sorry, it's not medieval. I don't know if you knew this. You didn't exist until, like, the 1700s or something. If the combat that your country is involved in does not have swords, then I don't care. If you're primarily using muskets, I don't care. I know you had swords, but you're mostly using guns and bayonets. And I know a bayonet is just a sword on the end of a gun, but Civil War had a shit ton of swords. You wouldn't think it, looking at anything about it. She hates Napoleon. I don't really like Napoleonic warfare, to be fair. Do you like World War II? Not really. In terms of historical fascination? No. In terms of personal attachment to the conflict? Of course. To my grandparents. My grandparents served during World War II. And then one of my grandparents served during World War I. At least I think one of them did. I don't know if all four of them would have. Which side did they serve on? Well, my granddad on the English side was a Spitfire engineer, I think he was a Spitfire engineer, so he worked on the Spitfires. And then my granddad on the Irish side was in the Merchant Navy. And then my great-grandfather on the Irish side, I think, was in the Navy. And he was at the Battle of Jutland. If you don't know anything about the Battle of Jutland, he is lucky to have lived, let's say. Let's leave it at that. I believe the ship that he was in, the front fell off. Like, the front of the ship fell off, and he got rescued. I think. Because I think he was in the Vanguard. Which, if you know anything about the Battle of Jutland, meant I'm very lucky to have been alive right now, because it is a very high chance that he died. Jutland was insane. Yeah, I don't know too much about my English side during World War One. Or maybe I'm thinking of my English side. Maybe it was my English side. All I know is I have one relative who was at Jutland. But as for my actual Irish family, because of the clan heritage, my family history goes back 1,000 years, I think. I think there's at the family clanlands, we have the ancestral, not tree, but we have a list of basically everyone from not clan heritage as in like the Ku Klux Klan. I'm talking about clan heritage as in the clan that I belong to. Today we learnt Clio is a noble. No. You have to remember that clans were huge. You have to remember that the clans were pretty big, and my clan was, I don't know, I wouldn't say too much, but it goes back a long time. The Spanish burnt all your history. Oops. Hey, handsome. Come here often. Ah.